Atomic Habits by James Clear. Book summary. Waving hand, hey everyone! Welcome back to Bookmarked, your go-to channel for quick and insightful book summaries. Today, we're diving into one of the most popular self-help books of all time, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book has sold over 15 million copies worldwide and helped countless people transform their lives by changing their habits. So, let's break it down. Glowing star introduction to Atomic Habits. James Clear's central idea is simple but powerful. White heavy checkmark small habits, when repeated consistently, create big results over time. White heavy checkmark success isn't about making huge changes overnight. It's about improving by just 1% every day. White heavy checkmark, these small improvements compound, creating massive long-term effects. Fire the power of 1% improvement. Clear explains that if you improve by just 1% daily, you'll end up 37 times better after a year. But the reverse is also true. If you decline by 1% daily, you'll gradually lose momentum and get worse over time. Tiny changes make a big difference. Pushpin the 4 Laws of Behavior Change. Clear introduces a framework called the 4 Laws of Behavior Change. This is the core of building and breaking habits. Let's go through them one by one. Keycap 1 Cue. Make it obvious. A cue is a trigger that starts a habit. To create a good habit, you need to make the cue obvious. Backhand index pointing right example. If you want to start running, lay out your workout clothes the night before. Keycap 2 Craving. Make it attractive. You're more likely to follow through if the habit feels rewarding or appealing. Backhand index pointing right example. If you want to drink more water, pair it with something enjoyable like listening to your favorite podcast. Keycap 3 Response. Make it easy. The easier the habit, the more likely you'll stick to it. Backhand index pointing right example. Start small. Instead of doing 50 push-ups, start with 5. Build momentum first. Keycap 4 Reward. Make it satisfying. Your brain needs to feel rewarded to reinforce the habit. Backhand index pointing right example. If you complete your daily workout, track it on a calendar and enjoy the feeling of progress. Brain habit stacking. Linking new habits to existing ones. James Clear introduces a technique called habit stacking, where you link a new habit to an existing one. Backhand index pointing right example. After brushing your teeth, meditate for 1 minute. Backhand index pointing right example. After pouring your morning coffee, write down 3 things you're grateful for. By tying habits together, you build momentum naturally. Flex biceps identity-based habits. Become the person who. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is focusing on identity rather than just outcomes. White heavy checkmark. Instead of saying, I want to run a marathon, say, I'm a runner. White heavy checkmark. Build habits based on the type of person you want to become, not just the goal you want to reach. Backhand index pointing right example. If you want to quit smoking, say, I'm not a smoker, rather than, I'm trying to quit. House with garden. Design your environment for success. James Clear emphasizes that environment shapes behavior more than motivation. White heavy checkmark. If you want to eat healthy, keep fruits and vegetables within easy reach. White heavy checkmark. If you want to focus on reading, leave a book on your bedside table. White heavy checkmark. Make bad habits hard. If you want to stop wasting time on social media, delete the apps from your phone. You don't need more willpower. You need better systems. Prohibited breaking bad habits. Breaking bad habits follows the inversion of the 4 laws. Crossmark. Make it invisible. Remove the cue. Crossmark. Make it unattractive. Highlight the downsides. Crossmark. Make it difficult. Add friction. Crossmark. Make it unsatisfying. Add accountability. Backhand index pointing right example. If you want to stop watching Netflix late at night, unplug the TV or remove the remote from the room. Counterclockwise arrows button. Consistency over motivation. Clear argues that motivation is unreliable. What matters most is creating a system that makes it easy to show up. White heavy checkmark. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for consistency. White heavy checkmark. Focus on building the habit first. The results will follow naturally. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Rainbow final thoughts. James Clear's Atomic Habits teaches that success comes from building better systems, not setting bigger goals. Small, consistent improvements create long-lasting change. Focus on improving by 1% every day, and over time, those tiny wins will turn into massive results. Direct hit key takeaways. White heavy checkmark focus on small, consistent improvements. White heavy checkmark use the 4 laws of behavior change. White heavy checkmark build identity-based habits. White heavy checkmark design your environment for success. White heavy checkmark don't rely on motivation, rely on systems. Backhand index pointing right, that's it for today's summary of Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on which book you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for tuning in to Bookmarked. See you in the next one. Smiling face with sunglasses.